What's up, guys? This is Kay from Lunarlight Games, and thanks for dropping in. Hello, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And we are here with a quick look at the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. Well, starting off, first we're going to try Metal Gear Solid and then wind our way through the other games. This is, well, I don't know if this is going to be the start of a Platinum playthrough, but it is going to be the start of a quick look through each title. Maybe the first 2-3 hours of each title, see how everything runs, and we'll roll from there. So give me a quick moment here while I get set up, and this is very strange. I don't remember there ever being any sort of terms of use for Metal Gear Solid, but let's roll with this. Give me a sec here while I set up. Just need to pop in some info on YouTube. And here we go. There. That should be enough. All set, so let's go ahead and try this out. Terms of use, I don't even know what the terms of use are, but we're going to say okay. Oh, there's an extra page that pops up. So this has a separate launcher for every title. Well, except for the first two, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 are consolidated. But MGS1, MGS2, MGS3, and the extras have their own launcher. Oh wow. There is a lot going on here. You got the game, the master book, the screenplay book. I don't even know what the download is for, but we'll check that out in just a brief moment. Cool. I guess this game runs in 4:3. So you have the option to cover the black borders with some sort of wallpaper. These wallpapers are very nice. Let's keep it at this one. Oh, you could also choose to align the display area. We'll just keep it at its default at center. Yeah, that saves everything, so let's head back here. Notifications. Oh, it's just a list of patch notes. What's the download for? The European pack and the Japanese language pack makes sense. The screenplay book. I don't know what's going on here. Is there anything that we can do here? Oh. Never mind. It's the game script. We'll check that out later. Yeah, we don't really care about spoilers. I played through this game often enough to know what's going on. This has some pretty interesting stuff. I'll probably have to dedicate some time later to look through everything here. I wonder, I still have a copy of the Master Collection in my closet. I wonder if this has the same info as that booklet. Actually, no. Can't remember if that was released before or after Revengeance. Now, this is definitely after, because Metal Gear Survive is in here. La 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 la. Feel free to pause this if you want to have a closer look. There are a lot of pages here. You know what? I'm just going to exit out of here. We will look at this sometime later in a dedicated video. How do I get out of here? There we go. As for the game selection, we got the original game, a separate release for the VR missions, MGS Solid Special Missions. I have no idea what this is. I guess it's supposed to be the European version of VR missions, and MGS Integral. I don't think I've ever seen a copy of this before. Interesting stuff. We'll check those out later. You can edit saved data. Oh, wait. This is only if you want to make copies. I thought there was other options here. You got the original manual. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's not simply a manual. You have the actual jewel case here. That's really neat. I haven't seen this stuff in forever. Never mind, the manual is in a web browser, so you won't be able to see it unless you're actually playing the game. I think this is running at 1080p, but it's still kind of blurry at 4K. Well, on a 4K screen anyway. Let's see, down here on my iPad, let me see if I can switch the resolution here and see if this improves anything.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss And they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Arms Tech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Okay, so the visuals don't look too bad on a smaller screen, but on a bigger screen, yeah, it's kind of bad. I mean, it's clear, but it's got so much aliasing. Oh, they actually changed that 3-line bar thing is supposed to be the options button. I was kind of wondering, like, what the heck kind of button is that? Let's see here. Well, pretty much everything here is from the original. No new stuff here. Skip the briefing stuff as well as the special stuff. Actually, what's the special stuff? Never mind. Those are these are footnotes about the first 2 games. I think I've beaten the game before on Extreme, but let's go ahead and let's start this game on normal.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Yikes. This still looks... I mean, it's slightly improved, but it'll depend on whether you're using this on a 1080p screen or 4K screen. Come on, buddy. He'll be fine. Oh, crap. Let's see. I kind of remember there not being so much damage. I think he could have taken at least 3 shots, but... oh well. Well, this is exactly like I remember the game as I was a kid. He shot his own friend. That's also another thing that you can do. If you're under an alert phase, you can dive off the platform there. That's cool though. Don't mind me playing like an idiot. Alright, enough screwing around. Let's just wait over here. Yeah, this looks... I mean, there's only so much that they could have improved for modern screens here. But it's funny, I don't think there's any filter available for this.
Snake, don't forget this is a covert operation. There are lots of bad guys and only one of you. If you're spotted, you'll be surrounded before you know it.
If that happens, you're finished.
First, go to the elevator in the back, take it up to the ground floor, then look for the DARPA chief.
Is here. Now we're just gonna wait here. Eventually that elevator will come by.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Have to wait for
Also, the confirm and cancel buttons, they're largely unchanged. It's still circle and X. Circle for confirm, X for cancel. It's not modernized. Come on, buddy. At least the load times are non-existent. Yeah, so no filter options. You don't even get any options for scan lines. At least none that I can tell or see.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
Yeah,
I'm
but we
nice
kind of
and
got
dry, but
shot
it's a
up the
little hard
first
to
time.
move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so... cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Alright, time to go around. Grab the ration here. So far, the audio is still just as good as I remember. That is to say, some of it doesn't really hold up. But what's there is still great.
Surveillance camera?
Yeah, Snake, it's a surveillance camera. What did you think it was? Also, if you press up right against this wall, the camera never sees you. And after that, you just grab this pistol. There's a blind spot underneath the camera. So long as you stay right in that sweet spot, you'll never get discovered. So this is exactly the game I remember. I think at the time I had only played the demo on this one demo disc. And so I had never gotten to try the actual game until much, much later. And that was after my cousin had tried it, and then one of my friends had loaned it to me.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that, too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
I'm probably gonna play up until the point where we get into the prison cell, and then we'll switch over to MGS3 and check out that one.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Good old Master Miller. He's gonna be our best friend. Nah, man. Can barely look at anything here. Now there's multiple ways to enter this base. This is just the easiest one.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell? Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
Snake almost sounds offended. It's like, I'm not the only one here? Yeah, anywho. There's another camera and there's another item, I think somewhere over there. Now if we keep continuing on. Oh, I forgot to mention, the right stick is near useless in this game. You can't use it for anything. You cannot use it to control the camera. Let me keep the ration on. We don't need our pistol or anything.
Press the action button to drop down.
That was self-explanatory, but in case you didn't know, press circle.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Okay, so in this game, chaff grenades are our best friend. Use them. Can't go in here yet. Gimme, gimme, gimme! I think this game still runs on 8-way movement. Let's just jam the cameras. And let's move down into, I think, floor 1, basement 1. Yeah, this is where we need to be.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
But if you're interested in picking up more supplies, I think you can head down to the second basement floor. Can we not? There we go. Just gonna have to be a little careful here. This is the only room that's open. Not really much here. Alright, let's head back. Pro tip, if you want to open the elevator quickly, Double tap. Can go here, but if you look over here, let's confuse them for a bit. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but he's looking around. Then if we head over here...
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
There was a brief bit of garbly noise there. Some garbage, white noise, whatever. Well, maybe not white noise, but a lot of noise coming through the recording. Also, if you have if you want to have a little bit of fun.
Ugh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
Of Johnny Sasaki. At least I think it is. More ammo is never bad. This game feels much more natural to me to play with a D-pad instead of the analog stick.
Is that a woman? Not him.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
And that is your hint.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, It's grown into a huge joint project between Armstech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Armstech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Armstech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Okay, almost fell asleep there. The cutscenes in this game are still fairly long, but at least they're straight to the point. Not like, say, MGS4. Are we gonna get out of here? Also... Oh, wait, hang on. If you're at the right angle... Oh, come on. No, why'd they do that? They, censored Johnny's butt. Okay, so that's one huge difference. The original game had no censoring there. It just had, like, you know, a blurry filter over his, you know, nether regions. This time, on the other hand, they actually put him... I mean, they actually dressed him up a little bit, so he actually has underwear on. That was not part of the original game.
Don't move!
I still can't get over that they censored that.
So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Like that.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
Took them long enough. I'm over here doing all the work. Yeah, thanks for the help, dude. Oh, I was about to punch him.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you? You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
show me. I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Okay, so that's going to be as far as we'll go during this session. I'm going to go ahead and switch on over to MGS3 and see how that one holds up. Let's go ahead and make a save.
What is it, Snake?
Cool.
Snake, remember what the Gaul said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Always the handsome gentleman. Anyways, if you guys are currently watching this on YouTube, please like the video. If you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Let me know what you guys think. Share the video out wherever you guys can, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm debating whether we'll do a playthrough of this. It's not a very long game. I could probably get this done in maybe 1 or 2 sessions. Well, most of the game is told through the codec stuff, so that's going to be the majority of what this game is going to be consisting of. But outside of that, the actual gameplay, like the moment-to-moment gameplay, is very short. But more on that later. If you guys are over on Twitter, follow us at twitter.com/LunarlightGames. Over there you'll find deals, discounts, as well as news stories about the gaming world, as well as the odd giveaway we run from time to time. Check out the pinned post for more information. If you'd like to support the channel financially, you can do so by dropping a donation over at paypal.me/LunarlightGames. The link's down below. But if you don't have $1 to donate, don't worry about it. Feel free to continue viewing our videos and make sure you guys stay subscribed. Is there any way to get out of here? Oh, there it is. So it seems like you can reset the game if you don't really want to continue. Or you can head back to the main menu. Hang on. Alright, so follow us over at twitch.tv/LunarlightGames and hit the notification bell across all of our platforms to get updates as soon as they're made available. That's going to conclude our first look at this, but stay tuned. We will be dropping into MGS3 and possibly MGS2 later as well. MGS2 is by far my least favorite of the 3. And MG1 and MG2 are their own beast. I have never really tried to complete them, but we might as well have a look through at some of them later. But until next time and until the next video, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys take care, and I hope you guys will return for the next video. Have a good week, and we'll see you again very soon.